We had talked about having another child. We didn't figure out when. We were just, we're new parents. We were just kind of learning the ropes, and we didn't really know if we were ready to have another one because we didn't really know what the hell we were doing with this one. So, but when we found out, we're like, okay, we can make it work. It's a little bit sooner than expected, but it's a good thing. So everything was going great, and about 20 weeks in, and we were just gonna go to the emergency room and make sure everything was okay. We were actually really excited because they told us while we were there we would find out the sex of the baby, so we were super excited. And then we found out the baby didn't have a heartbeat, so I haven't talked about that in a while, I'm sorry. I just didn't know why me and why us, and what did I do wrong, and why. I just didn't know why. I was really depressed and I was not happy. I had gained weight. I'd already had baby weight, but at that point when I lost the baby, I just kept gaining weight. I didn't really care about myself. I knew the way I was acting, and I knew, I was always trying to be isolated, and I didn't really want to talk, and I didn't want to do this and that. I didn't want to leave the house. My son put his little tiny hand on my arm, and he looked at me and he said, "Mommy, smile." And it just broke my heart. Because that meant, he was receiving all that negative energy from me, and I don't want that. So I needed to make a change, obviously, and that was, what catapulted us to start looking and see what would work. And my husband is a huge wrestling fan, huge. So he gets on YouTube and he watches old wrestling promos, and he loves it. So he's like, "Christina, come here and watch this." I'm like, no, I don't want to watch any more wrestling promos. He's like, "No, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to come here now." So I'm like, oh. He plays this video, and it's the Arthur Mormon video, and I'm watching this guy, and I'm watching him in a wheelchair and overweight and on crutches. You just have that moment where I can do that. He can do it. I can surely do it. In my mind, I perceived him as being, way worse off than I was. I may be struggling with things, but I didn't have a physical handicap other than gaining weight. When I saw that, it was so incredibly inspiring, and I had to do it. I had to do it for me, and I had to do it for my family. I've lost 62 pounds, and I have gained really cool muscle everywhere. Like, I have triceps, biceps, I have abs, so the physical part is awesome, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and I like to roll out the mat, and I look forward to this every single day, and it makes me feel good, and that to me is something that's long term, and that's something that I can carry with me. My son's awesome. He'll do the diamond cutter all the time. He may work out and then run around with a sword and, do somersaults, but he'll do a couple DDP yoga positions, and it's fun. We have a lot of fun together. I now live at the Live Life at 90% motto, and I live that every day, and I try to see the positive in every negative. Now my life is helping people get healthy, whether it's DDP yoga or nutrition, doesn't matter. I'm here to help other people change their lives, because that's what it did for me.